so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? It's the Market Boys here.
What's up?
With another Madden 21 video. And today we are actually going to talk about Madden 22 and what we think about the game, what we think should change, things like that. Before we get into that, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe if you are new.
Make sure you guys hit that noti bell and comment down below.
Make sure you guys check out Twitter. We're doing a giveaway for Madden 22 Dynasty Edition. The way you enter into that is follow the Twitter, retweet the tweet, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you share the Twitter and the channel with your friends.
Yeah. We got Madden 22 up on the Twitter right now, so go get entered to win Dynasty Edition. Go get entered to win that because that is an amazing giveaway. And yeah, so good luck to all of you that are entering to win. If you aren't entering to win, go down to the description right now, click the top link, and it will take you straight to the Gleam website that is for our giveaway, and it'll give you 4 chances or 4 entries to win. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you guys do that. Oh yeah, we actually are doing a giveaway on the last video as well. We're doing a giveaway for the card, the best pull that we get from all those packs that we open. 105 packs, so go check that out if you didn't see that, and type winner in if you want to win. That's the way to win. There's actually 2 cards that you can win from that giveaway as well. So let's see. Oh, and we got comment of the day. Comment of the day is from Chase Cathedi. He actually typed winner because he already saw the video, and he's trying to win those 2 cards. So go get entered in to win if you want to win 2 really good cards. If you guys need coins, head on over to UT Nice Coins, and you can get 6% off when you use code Barker. Alright boys, we got golden tickets coming into the game, and if you need Madden 21 coins for anything, head on over to UT Nice Coins and get 6% off when you use code Barker and help out your boy and upgrade your team. They got the fastest, cheapest coins out right now, so head on over, use code Barker, and get that ultimate team looking nice. Okay, so Madden 22, this game, I don't know. I don't even know where to start, honestly, but I'm just going to start with the home field advantage thing. And they just released all of the stadiums that have special abilities as a result of playing at their stadium. So some of these stadiums are super overpowered, and if it's in competitive Madden, it seems like I don't know, it's super weird.
Yeah.
It's predetermined things that can happen for you at your stadium. So like if we're talking about predetermined animations, catches and interceptions, now we're stepping even further into that, because now our stadiums are going to determine if you can punt short or punt long, or if you're getting tired, or if you're faster in the red zone. Like, I don't know. And
you just get an automatic, literally an automatic advantage at the start of every game if you're the home team, which is obviously not fair, especially because you can't control if you're the home team or not, and you can't control whether you have an even amount of home games and away games. So it's really not. It's basically just pure DDA.
It really is. And honestly, when you like, you already have the advantage, right? And then you're winning. There's literally no way for you to come back. Like, especially if you're in a situation where all of your hot routes are being switched to routes that you're not even putting out there. Like, you say a slant, it does a flat. You say a post, it does a streak. Like, there's so many. Like, I don't even see how that can work in competitive Madden, let alone weekend league, let alone just a regular seasons game that I don't want to deal with that crap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like, the only time I would like understand that being in the game is like franchise mode, if you're in a connected franchise, because you actually have an equal amount of home and away games, and it actually makes sense because it's like more of a realistic game mode. But in competitive, it's just unfair.
Yeah, but even with that being said, that's super unfair for the franchise that got the best stadium,
yeah.
Right? So like the Cowboys got a really terrible one. I forget how to explain it, but it's like it makes it impossible for you to punt the ball short, or something like that. Like it's like, but then there's another team that gets, when you get in the red zone, the team's way faster. So, or on 3rd and 4th down, you can't, your audibles are wrong. Like that kind of stuff is not fair at all. And then so anyone that's in that franchise will be super happy, right? But everyone else will be like, this is cheating. So if they're not gonna, if they do it in franchise, people are gonna get mad. And now if they do it in weekend league, I know I'm gonna be mad. So I don't know. When they released that today, I thought it was super whack. And I thought to myself, like, if they were gonna do this, they should have made it to where it like rotates. Yeah. So like the stadiums, you never know what it's gonna be for your stadium, but you might get a good one, you might get a bad one. You know what I'm saying? But instead of it like always being that stadium, it gets the good one. You know what I mean?
And one thing with the franchise thing, it would be a lot better if you could have the option to just turn it off if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use it. And also, it could be dependent on the game modes. Like if you pick arcade mode, then it has it, or if you pick simulation, then it has it. But if you pick competitive, then it shouldn't have it.
Right. I agree. I totally agree. And yeah, it just seems way too overpowered, way unfair, and yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think about it as well. Because since they divulged that information, I've heard a lot of people speaking their mind about it, saying that they don't necessarily like it, and they don't think it's a really good thing. To me, we're like taking steps backwards, because I remember in NCAA like 14 or something like that, and even 13. I think multiple years in a row, you could pump your crowd up so loud that it would mess with the team, mess with the other or with the offense.
Like the route would be squiggly and you couldn't see the button.
But yeah, right. But most of the time they would still get their audibles correct.
Yeah.
But it would make everything swiggly, and you'd feel like you're under pressure. Your controller's vibrating. You know, you'd feel like you would feel the pressure kind of as a person, as opposed to your players. And I think that's what it should be, if anything. Like it should be like vibrating your controller or whatever. I don't know. I just think that they're just trying to copy something that already was kind of defective and made it way worse. I don't know.
Yeah, just the fact that a home team starts with momentum is one thing, but then they get a whole nother ability on their bar. It's just unfair.
Yeah, you got abilities already for for tons of players. Now your stadium is creating havoc for everyone. Like I don't know, man. I think the crowd noise and stuff like that should just be enough, honestly. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm really worried about what's to come for Weekend League and competitive Madden. I hope. I didn't read a bunch of it, so don't kill me in the comments if I got it wrong and they already said that it's not in competitive Madden, because I don't honestly know. I just saw the list and I was like, wow, this is weird. But yeah. So there's also stuff like player movement, stuff like that. Player movement has been, obviously it's slow, but not as slow as Next Gen 21. So a lot of you have played that, so you know how that is.
Actually, the movement is actually really good, but one thing I really dislike about it is how long it takes someone to churn up field and start running, especially like yeah, it just takes it kind of takes a long time for someone to just turn up the field and start running, but
yeah,
and build the speed.
Yeah, it's because when you start running, as a person in real life, like right when you take off, some people are kind of slow when they start, but others, like real football players,
wide receivers,
like they can take off pretty quickly. So I don't know, but the movement I feel is better than 21 Next Gen. So they are moving in the right direction there. But this whole stadium thing's kind of got me worried. But there's also and they made it to where just like in Next Gen 21, being in position to catch the ball is a thing now. So if your user is good, that's going to determine how good you kind of are as well. Just because this in 21 old gen, you could just get a predetermined interception anytime. Like, you don't even have to be that good, honestly. You just get an interception. But now, like, you have to have the right positioning to beat that player, and it looks like height kind of matters as well. So, yeah. So there's that as well. And I think that's good as well. So that's two good things, and one really bad thing so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were going to talk about smart routes?
Smart routes, yeah.
Yeah.
So smart routing certain routes, like the Z spot corner out of bunch, that when you're on like 1st and 10, that route is not smart route to what it used to be. And there's like a lot of other routes like that, like post routes, they don't go as short. So that kind of makes it a bit harder. Well, because obviously we were so used to the smart routes actually working, and now it just doesn't work. So I think it's going to change the meta quite a bit as well. Yeah,
well, especially because when you smart route a route, you beat man. Like super. I mean, that's like the way you beat man. That's in Madden 21. That's literally the only way to beat man. Well, not the only way, but it's the best way to beat man. Like smart routing a post or corner route, stuff like that. It smokes man, so it keeps the players honest. They'll play man once in a while and zone other times. Because you used to, like in the beginning of 21, you could run man and one steps all day, all game, and not have to change. But now you can run man once in a while and it'd be okay. But like every play, you get smoked.
Yeah.
So, which I like. I like that.
And one thing, but also, once you get like the 2nd and 2, you obviously can smart out the routes, but it's obviously not going to be the exact same as it was last year. And also, I noticed that man is like, it's kind of good, but but sometimes when you think that your defensive back is going to be able to catch up to the ball, they just don't, and the receiver catches it. So that's another thing that I noticed.
Yeah, he just burns him.
Yeah.
Actually, he's like running behind him, but the ball's put in a good place. Which in real football, that's how it works. If the guy has a step, even if he's right behind him, they catch that ball, they still take off, and they're running into the end zone. So
when last year, I always had a chance for it to be picked.
Yeah, they would run like they would glitch forward super fast and one hand intercept you.
Yeah.
When that's like not even possible at all. So. I kind of like more of the realism with the ball movement, the receivers, the catching, stuff like that. But with the crowds, like that stuff's not real, honestly. Like I get the crowds do make an effect, absolutely. Like in Seattle and stuff like that. Well, everywhere, honestly, because there's 60,000 people screaming at you. But it's not to where you get certain abilities. It's just not how it works. So. Yeah, I think that it should have just been more like NCAA. It should have been like your controller vibrates. You can quiet them down. You can pump them up. You can tell them to get loud when you're on defense. Stuff like that. That's cool.
And I really don't think the home field should have an extra momentum ability. If they're gonna keep the weird momentum abilities, the home field definitely should not have an extra one. Because
Yeah, I mean, it's already saying, like, if you're home team, you're basically going to win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're any good at all, you're going to win the game. So, I don't like that stuff. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear a lot of your guys' thoughts on what you've heard and what you guys know about the game. And yeah.
One thing Civil said that I really agree with is the skill gap's going to be like, because last year basically everybody could stop and go and do whatever they want with the stick, but this year obviously you can barely stop and go. Like it's basically pointless to stop and go. And I think that people that can work the stick really good in Madden 22 are going to prove to be better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you have a good user, it's going to show.
Yeah.
Now you're not going to be able to just get an interception, like I said earlier. You're not going to just be able to get an interception because you have lurker or whatever. You're going to have the right positioning and be where you need to be to get that ball, or you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
Which that's how it kind of was in 20 a little bit, but even back in the day they were more better that way, to where it was like you were independent from the receiver, not to where you guys both go into a weird animation at the same time. More like you guys have your own animations, and if you're in the right spot, you can get the ball. So, So which might be bad for a lot of you because Gma might bring back his streak and smoke everybody. So you guys better start figuring out the Gma streak before he starts killing all of us, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna start opening these packs, but I think that the game definitely needs work. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about these stadiums. That's all I know. I was stoked about everything else, to be honest. I can handle everything else, but the stadium thing is kind of just I just don't agree with it. That's it.
Yeah.
99, baby.
Of course, 95. Lowest overall rings you can even get.
So what I'm wondering is what they're gonna do, because I know that there's people that are upset about it.
Yeah. There's probably not really anybody that actually agrees with it, unless they're like somebody that plays against the computer every single time they play. And honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, and having that ability against the computer, they're probably like, yes, now I get to destroy him a 200-0 instead of just 100-0.
Oh,
like,
another ring?
Come on, baby. Oh, a 96.
Oh, 95, what? Nah.
What?
That was a 95 for me.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know.
It's gonna be interesting to see what they do.
It really is. It really is. And I'm kind of just like, I just want to see. I want to know what's going to happen because
We still got like 2 months.
yeah, we got such a long time, and the beta only shows us specific stuff, so we don't even have abilities on our players. So like, we don't know what anything is, like how it's going to be.
Also, another thing, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to stack abilities in Mut, because there's a picture, and it had a card on it. I forgot who it was. I think it was Patrick Mahomes, and it had last ditch, and I had like a red circle that said ×2 on it.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot what the article was about, but I saw a YouTuber looking at it. Maybe I'll be able to find it.
Interesting.
Maybe that's a placement for it.
And that's what I think it said escape artist ×2. But also, QB scrambling is overpowered. Like Tom Brady can literally get around the which was also kind of weird, Madden 21, because a defensive lineman would easily just chase down Lamar Jackson for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Which
now,
is ridiculous.
yeah. But now, Tom Brady can just run around, and Kyler Murray is overpowered, and Lamar Jackson is overpowered because they can just run around the whole line.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that they're just literally impossible to catch.
Even if you put him on a spy, you can just run right around the spy.
Well, and honestly, that's kind of how it works, right?
Yeah,
Lamar is that fast. Like, there's very few defensive ends that are going to even contest him. Like, really, he'll juke him out of their shoes and then take off. But, and which I kind of like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it will make that super overpowered. So if they have escape artists, like I don't even know.
Escape artist ×2.
Because it's already crazy. Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's going to be the offset to what's happening at the stadium. You know what I mean? All the personal abilities are just way overpowered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the only way I could see the stadiums actually being like somewhat okay is that your abilities are kind of like just insane. But I think even then it would just be like
And the home team is so
super
insane abilities
unrealistic.
as well. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, and the defense would have a bunch of abilities that are insane as well. So I don't know.
One step ×2. Are you serious? Imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. You would never get the ball to anybody. Yeah, I don't know, man. This whole game is, I don't know. Like I said, I was super happy about it until I found out about this stuff. And I'm still super excited to see. I just don't want to, pay $120 for a game and then find out, none of us even like it. You know what I mean? So, but I know for a fact if enough of us said something or spoke up or weren't playing their game anymore, it would get their attention and they would stop.
Yeah.
They would definitely stop. So I guess we'll have to see. And when it happens, all of us will probably just boycott, and then they'll change it.
Yeah.
That's really what'll have to happen, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. These packs are terrible. So that's all I'm thinking about right now. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. So.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that it?
Yeah. Probably.
All right. Well, those of you that have actually that know about the game and know what, or even just saw the list, honestly, just let us know in the comments what you guys think. If you think that stuff's overpowered, if you think it's going to be cool, whatever, I'm welcome to hear what you think, no matter if it's differing opinion than ours. But yeah, we want to know what you guys think. So let us know down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Peace.